Hey guys, I just released a small application that I am sure will help you with your agents. It's named Portly, it's open source, it's available just here, and you can download with one button on portly.melvinx.dev. And this app have a really good effect on your agent. Basically, it will manage your web app. All the app that is running on your computer. It will launch them, monitor them, get the log. But the best is that it's not built for human. Even that we can agree that there is a UI, so you can manage everything as a human and see what is going on, the error and the log, as you can see, but it's made for agents. Why? Because as soon as you go inside any agent, so I will open here the Portly web app, when I will launch Cloud Code or any agent inside, and I ask launch the web app, you can see that it will instantly try to launch the website using Portly start Portly website. You can see that he stopped using the general command to start the app, but he will use directly the app. And you can see that we just have the server that is running here. Why I did this? Because if you work with agents, most of the time they will want to start a server. First, they will get confused because of the port. You can see that here, each port is configurable. So here I can say, okay, this app is on port 411. This app is on port blah, 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 blah. And you finish by having all your app running on different ports and avoiding conflict. On top of that, when you have another agent that is like launch the web app and verify the button download work. So obviously when you ask this query, he need to launch the app. And here, instead of launching a new version of the same app or struggling for 10 minutes to know what is the URL, where is the app, is it running, is it not running, I will run it. And me, I get a lot of issue because the agent was actually running the same app over and over and over. And I get like 5 different instances of the same app. So obviously I use Stack Start that enable the usage of different apps. And with this app, you can see that he instantly gets Portly statue. He get the information that my web app Portly was actually running, that you can see just here. So it's like, okay, the web app is running, the port and everything. And it can just work because he have the URL, he have the data, he know what to do, and he can just work. No need to waste time, okay? So this is a really factual effect that I get from this app, is that I finally stop struggle to make the app work, to have 10 apps running on my Mac, and he always just use one app. And this Portly help you to manage all your apps that you can add. Obviously, everything is made for your agents because as soon as you install the app, you have the Portly CLI that help to make literally everything. And as soon as you install it, you have also the Portly skill that you can see just here. On top of that, on top of the skill and of the CLI, we will add basically agents.md. And in this agents, we will add a small specification. So I have a lot of stuff, but development server always use Portly to make the app, always use Portly statue and never launch the app directly. Why? Because as soon as the agent is allowed to run the app correctly alone, with his own background server, he will have a lot of process running because with this, basically, you will have in your app background process that will manage your app. So a lot of problem came from this. I can illustrate agents running and handling the web app. Basically, when the agent will want to verify, to test the app, he will run the app. When the port will say, oh, sorry, port 3000 already used, he will choose a random port. To make it, he will use a background process. This background process will live in the chat. So as soon as you have 10 chats, you have 10 background process, 10 app running, and it's a complete mess. And you know it because we all have this. And because of this, I get recently a crazy amount of usage in my accounts. Like it was killing my computer just because I get 2,000 process running in the background in Claude and ChatGPT, and my computer literally crashed. Since I have this app, I didn't have this issue anymore. So background process, 10 chat, 10 app running, and on top of that, when you kill the chat, you kill the process. When you close Claude, you kill the process. Or sometimes some process is magically on your computer even without the app. Result, you have some dead server running, unable to see if they are running or no because you just don't see, don't care. Here you will have all the app. As soon as you start the app, you see it up, how many times. You can read all the log. The agent can read all the log. Even if he didn't start the server, any agent can read all the log. And here you can have also view port. And here you will have all the port that is actually running. So in your computer, and you can see also all the system port that I didn't show by default because it's just too much stuff. So everything is optimized. You can see that I also hide the useless auxiliary listener like this to avoid having useless data about the process. So we have a deep analysis. It's a small app, and you have also the option to see it on the top. So obviously, I think I am out of logo in this menu bar, but we will have also the menu bar app that enable you to quickly see the part that is running on your menu bar that you can disable, enable, and everything. So you find this app on portly.mailvanks.dev. You have a download button. You have the source code that is online, open source. I'm happy to see any contribution to this app. It's a small application, so I didn't fight. You will just have the main information that is here. So without Portly, you have 4 of this that should not exist because you will have a lot of the same app. With Portly, you have only one app and it's just working. Then when you install it, you will have a JSON file that describes all the data. So any agent can update really easily the agent file, the ID and everything. And you obviously have the native app and the menu bar that help you to understand, and you will also be able to take over any process inside the app with automatic migration. So if I make you a quick demo of the app, it's really simple. You want to add a new project, you click on add project, and for example here I will add NoStack SaaS. I will then choose the folder. And when you choose the folder, you can obviously choose a little logo. Obviously, you don't really need to make this, okay? This will be the agent work. We are lazy here. We will not spend hours to set up this kind of stuff. So we add projects. Then we need to add some server. So here when we click add server, you can see that it's automatically detecting all the app and all the running commands. And it adds automatically a random port to it that you didn't use in your other app. So you avoid port conflicts. And so I'm like, yes, which one I want. So this is your job to know, but I can use, for example, the start dev port, add server, and now we have the server start dev. I click on start, and this run or fail. So apparently I didn't have a package.json. That is a bit problematic for this demo, but as you can see, you can absolutely after edit any commands, anything. So we will check the actual command is this npm start all, and we will make port 5177 save, and we can launch again to see if it's work. And so after some debugging and fix, you can see that it's run the script, and now we have the app running directly here. And obviously we can restart it with this button, we can stop it, we can clear the log, and we can add the settings. So it's really fully, it's simple, but it's just fucking working. Like I have no other word because I resolve so many issues with this. you will have a lot of different smally stuff. So for example, we have the healthy, unhealthy thing. So we basically ping this URL and verify that it's actually working and that there is no issue with the server, that it's not replying a 500. If it starts to reply a 500, it shows actually a problem. It will retry automatically if the server is down unexpectedly. It will just relaunch it, so you just don't have to and don't bother you with this. And if you relaunch the app unexpectedly, it will also launch everything. So I'm really happy if you have some update. If you want to try it, update it, add some pull request. It's open source. I didn't try to make any money from this. It's just, I think, a useful tool for any people that is running multiple projects, multiple apps, and that struggle with this part.